On average, it takes criminals less than 12 hours from the time they steal a database to when they start running credential stuffing attacks against your other, more valuable accounts. 12 hours. That means the clock is ticking the moment you read that breach notification email. If you followed along in our last video, what is a data breach? You learned the terrifying truth. A data breach isn't a single event, but the starting gun for a dozen other, more personal crimes. The moment you get that scary email, or you see your data show up on a site you don't want it to be seen on, panic is your first reaction. But panic is not a plan. We told you that when your data is stolen, criminals use it in credential stuffing attacks. They're trying your old password everywhere, hoping to crack into your bank, your email, or your Amazon account. Remember our friend, Alex? If Alex used the same password on that old online forum and on their primary email, that email is now a prime target. You need a checklist, a specific order of operations to stop the dominoes from falling. At Telarus, our AI agents and intelligent systems are constantly monitoring the deepest corners of your business, acting as 24/7 digital watchtowers for corporate clients. We secure databases and hunt for threats before they can even touch your information. We're the barrier between the hacker and the database. If you want to see how we provide that next-level defense to companies so you can worry less about your data, visit us at telarus.com right now. Today, we're giving you the emergency action plan, the precise 4 steps you must take right now if your data has been compromised. Step 1. The Containment Protocol. Passwords. Your immediate goal is containment. Think of a data breach like a virus. You must isolate the infection before it spreads. Change the affected password immediately. This seems obvious, but people often miss the second, more important part. Change every reused password. If you used that same password on your email, your banking site, your social media, or any other critical account, you must change them all. This is the only way to stop the credential stuffing attack we discussed. Your new password needs to be long, complex, and completely unique. Activate multi-factor authentication, MFA, everywhere. This is your single best defense. Even if the criminal has your correct password, MFA means they still can't log in without the code sent to your phone. It's the digital deadbolt on your door. Turn it on for your email, bank, and any financial or shopping accounts. Step 2. Financial Lockdown, Freezes and Alerts. This step is all about protecting your financial identity from being used to open new accounts in your name. Place a fraud alert. Call one of the 3 major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion, and ask them to place a fraud alert on your file. Once you notify one, they're required to notify the other 2. This makes it harder for criminals to open new lines of credit in your name, as creditors must take extra steps to verify your identity. Consider a credit freeze. If the stolen data included highly sensitive information like your social security number, go one step further and freeze your credit. This entirely restricts access to your credit report, meaning no new credit cards or loans can be opened in your name without you actively lifting the freeze. It's powerful, but more restrictive. Monitor your statements. Check your bank, credit card, and insurance statements for any unusual activity. If you see a suspicious $1 charge, report it immediately. Criminals often use small transactions to test accounts before a major withdrawal. This information is critical. Every person who uses the internet needs to know this plan. If you found this checklist helpful so far, please take a second to hit that like button. It helps us get this essential security information out to more people. And if you want to become a walking, talking security expert, subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video in this series. Step 3. The Paper Trail. Documentation. Identity theft is a long game, and you need to be ready to prove that the breach was not your fault. Document everything. Keep copies of all breach notifications, note the dates you changed passwords, and record the confirmation numbers from any fraud alerts you placed. File a police report if identity theft occurs. If you see evidence of a crime, like an unauthorized loan or new credit card, file a report with your local police department. You will need this official document to dispute fraudulent charges and prove to creditors that you are a victim, not a negligent party. Use the federal resources. In the U.S., the Federal Trade Commission has a dedicated website, identitytheft.gov, which provides a personalized recovery plan and generates important legal documents. Use it. The final step in your recovery is changing the fundamental security habits that allowed the breach to affect you so deeply. This is a critical psychological and practical component of security. Stop using the password reuse habit immediately. A password manager is the single most effective tool for this, allowing you to generate and store a unique, 30-character password for every single account without the cognitive burden of trying to remember them. A strong password manager protects you against the very credential stuffing attacks we are trying to defeat. Furthermore, check the security of your computer itself. Run a full, deep scan with a trusted antivirus or anti-malware program. Criminals sometimes use initial breaches as an opportunity to push further malware onto your system, especially if they gain access to your email or browser session. You must ensure your local devices are absolutely clean and free of any hidden threats. Finally, set up identity monitoring services. While we've discussed active, reactive steps like credit freezes, these services provide a passive, always-on layer of defense, automatically alerting you if your social security number, name, or financial details appear on new loan applications, court records, or, crucially, on dark web marketplaces. These services are the digital equivalent of an alarm system, watching for signs that your stolen information is being used. Think of this final stage not as a reaction to the last breach, but as the moment you build a new, stronger, and more resilient security foundation for your future digital defense. Let's bring it back. Today, we armed you with the emergency action plan to follow the instant you discover you've been breached. Containment. Change passwords and enable MFA. Lockdown. Place fraud alerts or a credit freeze. Documentation. Keep records and know when to file a police report. Remember, the goal is to break the criminal's attack chain. If our friend Alex had unique passwords and MFA enabled, that data breach from the online shoe store would have ended right there. So, how do hackers get access to those millions of stolen records in the first place? It's where they buy and sell your data that is the most fascinating and secretive corner of the internet. In our next video, we're going to go into the shadows to answer the question, what is the dark web, really? We'll explain exactly where your stolen data is sold, how it's traded, and what's behind the veil of anonymity. I have a question for you. Out of the 3 steps we covered today, passwords, financial lockdown, or documentation, which one are you going to tackle first right after watching this video? Let's talk about your security plan in the comments below. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.